bad reviews like a pro. Bad reviews, negative feedback. Most people panic, but closes, we see it as an opportunity. Welcome back to the Closing Edge, where we turn objections into deals. And today I'm giving you the ultimate 5 steps playbook to handle, and these are for specifically bad reviews and how to handle it with confidence and close the sale. Yeah, so let's go and start this 4th episode, and this is very interesting for today. Let's start it off. Talking about the first topic, own it and flip the perspective. Most salespeople get defensive when a customer, brings up bad reviews. Big mistake instead. Own it, then turn it into a power move. I'll tell you how it's done. You can always say to the customer, "Sir, you're right. We've had some bad reviews because we are not for everyone. We focus on quality, exclusivity, and customer experience. And those who get it, they love us." Once you say this, always tell them the number of bad reviews you see. There's an action of some kind of inconvenience caused to the customer, and that's why they write the reviews. And also have the accountability to tell them that how these situations are handled as a business and why it is important for us to acknowledge that these bad reviews are not going to define you, right? So I had come across similar situations in my sales career when customers used to talk about bad reviews. That's the last thing I would like to hear when I'm having a conversation about a closure with a customer, right? And what I tell the customer is, you're absolutely right. I would not deny or disagree with what you've seen online. These are some of the reviews where the customers are not really happy. But I would like to tell you that we have sorted all the cases accordingly. We have got into this review thing, and we have one by one spoke to the customers, and we have sorted this problem. And we could have easily paid this to the internet service provider or the search engine optimization company or the search engine company itself, and we could have removed the reviews, which would have costed us very less than what we are losing at the moment right now as customers. But we would still not like to do it. We would like to be this as a testimonial for us while we are having a candid conversation with the customer, right? So once I say this, customers would automatically feel, okay, this guy is making sense. And customers have felt that way, and that has helped me, handle this most situation, very difficult situation. Like anybody, any, salesperson would have this horrible situation when you're about to close a deal and then they talk about the bad reviews, right? So this has helped me in closing the deal. So always use the disadvantage to your advantage and try to convert it in a good faith move, and that will always help you move forward. Yeah. So why this works? It shifts the conversation from are they bad, and to am I the right fit for this? Now the customer is qualifying themselves to you. So this is the benefit of owning it and flipping the perspective. But I'm not someone who's against, or I'm not trying to tell you that you'll have to it's not that we'll have to be okay with bad reviews. Bad reviews are sign that customers are not happy. It's always that we'll have to keep up to our service levels, that we'll have to always make the customer happy. But in case if you have such situation when you see when a customer is confronting you over bad reviews, you'll have to handle it this way, right? This has worked for me. It might work for you guys. Yeah. So step 2, create doubt in their source, right? So obviously when you see this bad reviews, it is just not about the customers who use the product. At times it might be the competitor also, right? I've personally seen in my career a lot of competitors maybe out of jealousy, or maybe it's because how they wanted to sell their product faster than our product. They've literally paid some marketing agencies to write bad reviews about the product, what the product what I was into, or the product we were marketing, right? So I've seen this. So it is not necessarily that these are all genuine customers. It is not necessary that these are all genuine reviews for that matter, right? So not all reviews are real. We know it, but does the customer know about it? Now it's your responsibility to make sure the customer knows about it. So you just have to tell the customer that anyone can leave a review these days. And competitors, trolls, even people who never bought from us, but real customers, they keep coming back to us by seeing the value, right? That says more than any review ever could. So just show them the sales numbers. Show them how happy the customers are. At this point of time, I would always show the customer like how many numbers we have closed this week and how many numbers we have closed this month and what is the pipeline left for the coming week. When you discuss these numbers with the customer, right, they'll know, okay, yes, he makes sense. This is what it feels like. And why this work? It makes them second guess the reviews while shifting their focus to actual buyers, right? So yeah, moving on to the point 3, highlight your strengths with proof. Social proof is a deal closer. Don't just tell them, show them. So talk to them about the testimonials. This is the best place you can use your testimonials. You would have closed n number of customers and you would be in touch with these customers. You would be building rapport with these customers, right? Through that you would build your referral funnels, and these customers are not just going to be useful for that, but they are going to definitely be useful for your future sales as well. After closing a successful deal, you should always try to take a testimonial from a customer, record a video from a customer, have a testimony ready. When a prospective customer is talking to you about the bad reviews, immediately show them the good testimonies what the customers have wrote for you, and the good testimonies what the customers have written for you, right? So talk to them, tell them that, let me tell you about a big client or a happy customer who had the same doubts until they tried us. Now they wouldn't go anywhere else. They have started recommending their friends, they have started recommending their relatives, and I'm getting a lot of reference from these customers. This is how you play it, right? And why this work? It replaces the skepticism with FOMO, which is fear of missing out. If others have overcome doubt and won, they wanted to do the same. So this works with customers with that kind of a mentality, right? So point number 4, create an exclusive challenge. Turn their skepticism into an opportunity. Make it their decision and not yours. You seem like someone who prefers to make their own decision rather than just believing what they read. How about you try our product? I'll even throw you a special deal. If you just say this to the customer, they would wait, think, and then take a decision. Because here, you are defining how he takes decisions. You are telling him he's just not a person who goes by what he reads online. He's a person who will independently think and take a decision of his own, right? So this is very important to trip him in that level. Now, why this works? Nobody wants to feel like a follower. Just because you've told them, you just position them as a leader who makes their own choice. So this will work in most of the situation. Now, point number 5, close with confidence and authority. Now lock it in. The best closers don't beg, they create urgency. Creating urgency is not a key for you to close deals, but these urgencies are used when customers not really showing interest to you. And you're not going to beg them for a long time, right? You're not going to convince them for a long time. And the more you convince, they feel you know, you're desperate over selling this. So do not give them that desperation. Do not give them that you're desperate to sell this. And if customers smell desperation from a very long distance, they're not going to buy from you. And this is very evident. So tell the customer, look, I don't need to convince you. The results will convince you. The real question is, are you in, or are you going to watch others move ahead? This is what your statement is going to be. And why this works? It creates a moment of decision where saying no feels like missing out. And most of them, they don't want to be missed out, right? So these are some of the 5 important tricks for this week or this day for that matter. And this is how top closers handle bad reviews. At least I handle this way. No fear, no excuse, just control, confidence, and conversation. And conversion, of course. So if you found this valuable, hit that like button, drop your toughest sales objection in the comment, and subscribe for more closing strategies every week. And remember, weak salespeople argue, strong closers control the frame. See you in the next episode of The Closing Edge. Thank you.